let me know when you actually are, because that way I don't say anything bad.
I'm streaming right now.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can curse and stuff. I'm not worried about any of that.
No. I don't want to say other words, and it
Oh no, I feel you.
pretty bad.
Oh shit.
Oh, there you go. Badass. You can hear the sound on your end, huh?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Just making. What's crazy is he survived that shit. Like any kind of scratch on him. Like, that's fucking crazy to me.
You better survive it. And he got like 16,000 organs. No, I'm just playing, but like nine.
Nah, they got like an extra 18.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, them motherfuckers are like completely stuffed up with organs and shit. Like there's yeah.
All right. Got to do what I do in every video game.
But
Loot.
yeah, so right now your character is a part of the Death Watch. They're like a really chapter in Space Marine lore. See the like pauldron and like arm that you have? Like your left arm is like all silver and that pauldron looks really cool. See it?
Where?
That's like unique to the chapter to your left, like your left arm. That one,
Okay.
the
Oh
silver
shit.
one. That's unique to the Death Watch. No other chapter does that.
Okay.
Like like that with an all black armor like that is unique to them. Like they're like you can have that and be in a black colorized chapter, but you're not like part of the Death Watch. Like, it's real weird. It just depends.
I like the design of the game so far.
But
Shit
yeah,
look nasty. I bet this shit stink.
probably does honestly.
Shit probably smells like tonsil stones.
Oh, ooh,
Okay.
that's disgusting. There are. There you go. Yeah, like I said, it's real fucking gory, but I like it,
I like
especially
it.
with the chain blades.
Armor generates after a small delay.
Best way to remember it is the more like you get while you're taking damage, it's gonna have contested health, which means while if you do damage back, you regenerate so much health based off of the damage that you do.
Okay.
And if you do an execution, um, if you have like full contested health and you do an execution, you'll actually regen all your contested health that you have at the moment.
All right.
Let's say you start taking a fuck ton of damage, or you take like a huge amount of damage and you go and get an execution off on anything, you'll fucking full regen it. At least I'm pretty sure for the little small enemies like those, if you get an execution off on those, I think you still regen full contested health. I forget if you do or not. I'm just used to doing the bigger ones.
common attacks and attacks with a blue indicator can be parried. I remember seeing you do this. Try to see.
Yeah. If you ever see that blue and it's coming from like a smaller enemy, yeah, you do that. You'll do an execution on them. So like, and that'll happen if you don't parry it in time. Even yeah, that shit's disgusting. Even if also call it like whenever you see them like jump at you like that, even if it's not shining blue, you can still parry it and it'll instantly kill them. If you time it right. Other times you'll just end up blocked. But still, you're getting swarmed by smaller enemies, it's worth it to parry. If it's like 3 or 4, they're gonna do very little damage to your armor, and you might as well just fucking spam killing them.
And that's what I was doing. I was just spamming,
Uh,
spam killing them and blocking.
if you ever see that, that's like yeah. If you ever see that happen in a mission where those big old things like that drop in, that means a thing of a swarm of enemies is gonna spawn. When they do the whip like that, the first one
Oh,
when they first
got the
do the
dodge.
whip, you can dodge that. Okay, so yeah, you can dodge when he first does it, and if he still grabs you with it, you can as soon as he goes to do that sword attack, you can parry that sword attack.
Oh, I
Any
can.
any any attack that doesn't glow orange is parryable. So any attack in the game is parryable besides orange ones. Those are specifically you can't parry or block those. You have to dodge them. Or just straight up get missed by that.
Okay.
Um yeah. So if they glow blue, it's giving you a window to do it. And then if they don't, if you learn the timing right, you can parry certain attacks that don't glow blue, that don't show that they're parryable, but they still are. Some people don't fully realize because of the way it shows you parry how to parry. It doesn't show you that you can still parry all that. You'll end up learning it.
Yeah, like learning the attacks and stuff to parry.
Yeah. Parry is by far one of the best things in this game. It's not super hard to do, and it's very beneficial because it staggers bigger enemies, and that includes your higher level enemies and your bosses. If a boss does a parryable attack to you and you parry it, you will stagger him.
This Baltimore war in your name, Darius. I swear
Now
on
I can
it.
shoot niggas. Let's go.
Come, vermin.
For smaller enemies, I believe headshots will kill instantly with any weapon. And bigger enemies, it just does a multiplier of damage. It's not like the biggest thing. Certain guns can build into headshot damage, or you can just increase regular damage. It just depends on the type of gun.
I keep on pressing damn X.
You're used to you're way too used to Rockstar games.
Oh, look, a ladder. Just trying to go up it.
Just make sure the launcher is still standing when I get there. I will hold the line for as long as I can.
Damn it.
You'll find ammo boxes littered throughout missions, and they'll give you like one little mag, or they'll give you like a little bit of ammo, but they won't refill your whole um your whole thing. You'll have to find I'm sure they'll show it to you, but you'll see how to like refill your entire thing. Now, if you collect multiple ammo boxes, like you'll collect like almost all your ammo back. If you hit a smaller enemy with a heavy attack, it'll it'll yeah, you can gun strike them, which is what that red target. Watch. Uh, hold R1, hold your melee button,
All right.
and do like that. Now click R2. You'll do that. I don't know why they don't show it. I forgot. I haven't played the
Oh, they
tutorial
did.
forever, obviously.
They did. I kind of just skipped it.
Yeah. In the tutorial, they're supposed to show you that whenever you parry like a bigger enemy, you can get a gun strike off on because you stagger them. That's the whole point of doing that. You stagger small enemies with a heavy attack, so you can gun strike them. That's the whole thing. Gun
All right.
strikes are really, really powerful because obviously after you stagger anything, you get an extra bit of damage off. And certain weapons actually will do damage by if you parry. I know in certain stratagems, if there's there's like a mission thing. I forget what it's called exactly, but it adjusts the mission thing. It gives it like a rule to where like one of them is like whenever certain missions your like the parry window is reduced to like it's like your parry window is smaller, but if you get a parry off, it does more damage. Like it staggers them and deals damage to them.
All right.
Like that's how it normally works, but in with that adjuster, it makes it to where you do more damage, like significant damage whenever you parry something. On top of you're gonna get gun strike damage off if you do the gun strike in time. Do beware, if you are getting swarmed and you're fighting a major level enemy and you parry them and then go for a gun strike, if you get hit by a heavy attack, and will get like knocked out of it, like you'll get staggered yourself. You just have to watch. Certain perks on certain guns and certain characters, perks themselves will make it to where in certain situations you won't get staggered by heavy attacks. It's useful. I'm not going to say that it's not useful. It's just like if you're aware of what's happening, you usually won't get staggered too often from getting hit by a heavy attack.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye out for all that.
But if you suck at dodging, because some people do, and when I first played this game, I was ass at dodging. It can be useful because it means you don't get staggered whenever you get a heavy hit. But some of the perks are like just situational for the head for like when you can not get knocked back. It just depends. I do recommend aiming in with most weapons. Certain weapons you can build them to where you don't have to aim in to still like shoot pretty like straight like to where in most games if you hip fire and if you hip fire they're not as accurate as if you aim in, right? In
Yeah.
this game you can build some of your weapons to where you have like a lot more of your spread is reduced. Like you can have like half your spread reduced from not aiming to where like you're basically shooting as if you were aiming in. It's like the same thing. So like in Red Dead, how you can whenever you aim your gun, you like lock on.
Yeah.
You can do that in this game.
All right.
It's not as powerful as Red Dead is. Like Red Dead will make you pull your entire screen like crazy, right? This it's more so what you're looking at. See now you can get your gun strike off.
I missed my other thing.
Don't take too long with it. You gotta You don't always have to do it immediately if you have multiple like a enemy like that where it's like a major enemy. If there's multiple around you, don't always just focus on getting that gun strike off because you'll probably get hit with a heavy attack whenever that happens. You just have to just be like if you can't get the gun strike off, you can't get the gun strike off. But when you can get them off, because obviously it's just extra damage.
Fuck, I can't parry those.
Like if you, yeah, you can, yeah, there you go. You got it. You got the hang of it.
This shit lit.
Hmm?
This shit lit.
Figured you like it. You told me you like games like this. The, you know, fighting a bunch of different. This is not a hard level that you're playing on right now. But at the end of this tutorial, it's very funny. I think you enjoy it, but it's surprising. I'll just tell you that.
I'm end up running the whole campaign probably.
You don't have to do the whole
Shit.
campaign right away, but the campaign
Oh, not tonight.
can be fun. But
Fuck, I missed that.
yeah, see how that didn't glow blue, but it was still parryable like that. Some of the enemies like Tyranids and all do, like some of those major enemies. There's different types of major enemies. They can do. They have different combos depending on what type it is. Like the one with the whip. Whenever it does that parryable whip thing at first, the first attack that it does in the combo is parryable, but it doesn't give you gun strikes. You can parry the first one, then parry the second one, and then you'll stagger them to do a gun strike.
Hell yeah.
Know which one you're fighting, and if you got to parry the first one or the second one to get the gun strike. Because I've messed up a couple times thinking I can get a gun strike off as soon as I parry them, and I end up fucking up and getting killed because of it.
Boy, was eating that dude, bro. The babies of these things.
Yeah, they're like the little mic versions. They're like real small. You never fight them in the multiplayer, but you do fight them in the campaign. It's down on D-pad to switch weapons, by the way.
Okay.
So I will tell you this: whenever you get an ability, you're sometimes because of pure fucking. I've done it multiple times to where just because I've played a lot of gun like FPS games that require you to hit triangle to switch weapons. In this game, it's triangle for your ability, and it's down on D-pad for your fucking to swap weapons. Now you can switch that.
I'm gonna just try and learn the defaults.
Yeah, you can learn the defaults, but I believe in the controls you can swap it to where it's the opposite. Which, for certain people, when they've learned to play like shooting games a certain way, it's not that big a deal. It doesn't, you know. It's just how the base game works. But I've kept it on base, even though I really should switch it, because on Destiny, which used to be my main game, I would press triangle to swap weapons, and I'd go down on D-pad to like use up my abilities. So I use merely my muscle memories for the opposite, but I've got used to the default controls, so I just use the default.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna run the defaults. Anytime I start switching up the controls and shit, I start messing up. So I normally just leave everything like normal.
Everything else is normal for a regular like FPS kind of game, so it's not too bad.
So shit.
Forget if you fight an exterminus enemy in this mission or not for the beginning. I don't remember.
Oh shit. I don't know if I can see if anybody's been commenting or chatting. Oh my god.
Oh, that's nothing, dude. You wait till you actually start playing.
Get my ass out of here. Nope, not happening.
See that? See that combo where he did the first one, then the second one, like the follow up? You can parry the second one and it'll
Shit.
yeah. See the yeah. Whenever they ever do a follow up with the sword, the twin swords like that, it's usually the one that'll stagger them. But still parry the first one if you can. That way
Right.
you still block the damage either way. What's crazy is, and this
Whatever
might
fucking me up.
either disappoint you or you won't really care. Uh, in the main multiplayer, you can't actually get this armor.
No?
No, there's mods that put it into the game for you, but like, yeah, you can't actually equip it yourself.
It's just
Even
badass
in the
armor.
campaign, yeah, in the campaign, you still play as the same character. Like the character you are stays the same. Your armor changes, and you can't ever go back to this armor.
This is just the one time you can use it?
Yeah, this one mission,
That's crazy.
you can use armor that's similar to this in your in in the multiplayer. You have the pauldron and an arm like that, so where you can, if you wanted to, you can make your character look like it's part of the Death Watch. But the gauntlet that you have is actually, can't get that. It has that little fucking see that little crest thing on the side of the shoulder? I forget what it's called in actual armor name. But that thing you can yeah, that right there. You
Yeah.
can't actually your arm, the arm that you get in the multiplayer doesn't have that. It's just a regular arm. Um the the chest piece and some of the other pieces of armor aren't you can't get, like, it depends on class, on what class that you're playing, on if you can even have a cape or a hood. Like, yeah, like it's yeah, that specific armor set that you have on, you don't get like in the multiplayer in the story either.
I don't like the throwing grenades. Kind of weird. You gotta play Claw to get that bitch right.
I usually just move my fingers, my thumbs normally over X, because it's not because it's the sprint. Well, I don't know, for whatever reason my thumb always sits on X.
Uh,
So whenever I'm playing, I usually just switch it over to circle or to square or to triangle. Like, I just move my thumb all around.
yeah.
You
That was
might play differently. I don't know. I'm just saying that's how I
see. I
do
have
it.
to
But it's
see the aim. To aim with the grenade, you have to look around.
I usually I don't know how to explain. Like the way I hold my PlayStation controller, my thumb rests on X, or I'm using it to look around.
Yeah.
Um, Usually is what I'm doing is using it to look around, and I stopped doing that just to hit my circle and like quick throw it. I rarely try to like full aim unless I'm tossing it into a big swarm on purpose. I don't, like, I pre-aim and then hit my circle. Other than that, I don't hold it.
Yeah.
Not saying that it's wrong, because honestly, that's probably how you're supposed to do it. I just do it a difficult way. Oh, look to your right. Look to your right. Other right. Full. Yeah, keep going to your right. To your right. Wait, go up the stairs. Yeah, go that way. Go up the stairs. Keep going up the stairs and then up to your left. Look to your left. 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 Going to the left. Right there. See those grenades? The
Oh,
thing that's outlined white. You ever see
I don't
anything
even
like
see.
that looks kind of like that? That's a grenade, and there's different grenades that you can pick up in missions.
Okay.
That one just happened to be regular grenades. Whenever we're playing the multiplayer, also, hold up, before you go over there, see, you can find grenades like that. Go to your right. Look to your right. All the way to your right. Go down those stairs over there. But yeah, you could just drop down. Keep going that way. Keep going that way to your right. Go to your right. Do not drop down. Don't drop down. Right there. See that ammo cache? Hold circle on it.
I'm
Square.
pulling.
Oh, never mind. You have full ammo. So an ammo cache, if you hold square on it, will fully refill your guns.
All
Your
right.
guns ammo will fully refill your ammo. Ammo boxes will give you a little bit to each of your each to each of your guns. You'll find ammo caches in missions too. But though, if you need to fully refill your gun, go to
Look for
those whenever
those.
you have a chance. Yeah.
All right.
And you have to hold square on them. So if you're getting swarmed and you don't want to take a little, you might want to watch. Look behind you. Behind you. That's more as grenades there. I don't know what type of grenades, but there's one good. Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. Start shooting at them.
Oh my God.
You see those red barrels at the gate right there? Uh, yeah. You shoot anything that looks like that, or looks like a red propane tank, or red barrels that have like a flame sign on them, means that they're explosive. So you can shoot those when a form gets next to them.
Oh my God.
Anything. So okay. So something to note: when you see them like that, to where they're trying to crawl up on your position, you you can just shoot them and they'll all die in the hit, even the small enemies. No matter if you headshot them or not. And once they get up, they might take one or two shots from like body shots to die. So you.
Oh shit.
Yeah. You're learning. You gotta just always look out for like the blue of the. Get your gun strike off. These
Oh hell
always look
nah.
out. Always look out for like the blue
Oh hell
and the
nah.
red. Always look out for like the blue, red, and orange things, because they're gonna tell you when something's trying to jump on you, or if something's gonna do unblockable attack.
That shit's crazy. That shit is fucking crazy. I gotta go to my year two. So hold up. I gotta actually win that shit.
Yeah,
Oh fuck.
you gotta survive for a second.
Trying to see how much of a delay I got in my stream. All right. Not too bad. I like it. I didn't know if people were chatting or not, bro.
You have to set it up to where you can see your chat, like on your phone.
Yeah. That's what I just did. I went to my YouTube looking at the chat. Nobody's chatting though.
With my pointer, I'm gonna try and like tell you where where to look and like what's happening. So just watch to your they're gonna be coming from the same way.
Can you not hasten the damn process? Seismic disruptions have occurred. Launch trajectory may have been altered.
That's a bolt rifle. If it helps with the recoil, it might be better to just tap fire it instead of full on shooting it, because it'll like the recoil's kind of hard, kind of
Oh, this shit about to get crazy, bro.
You see when they're climbing on the wall, watch on both sides, because both ways they'll try and run up on the walls. You just gotta watch. And you can toss grenades to like kill a bunch of them. Like toss a grenade there, yeah. You can just quick tap your circle to throw it. There you go. Like if a bunch of them are climbing up on the wall like that, and you throw a grenade, and it explodes, it'll like knock all of them down off of the wall.
I'm fucking this.
There you go. When you kill Tyranids, if you kill a major like that, see how they all like die? Like some of the little ones all die, or they get stunned.
It's like a hive
If you're
mind.
getting swarmed by a bunch of they're like a hive mind. Literally, all of them are connected. So, if any major enemy or any high level enemy, if you kill them, all the small ones like get incapacitated or they'll just straight up die. So you just want to destroy like a whole swarm, go after like the big one, and then they'll all like get off of you.
Oh shit.
If you go over there and collect some more grenades, you can kill a bunch of them with like your grenades. Just watch, because your grenades will kill you if you're not careful.
Just get off me. Let's get it.
Go to see when you see that yellow. See that yellow little indicator? Yeah, there you go. Now this is the real fun part. I just want to let you know that wasn't even the hardest part.
Bro, I already know this shit probably about to get hard as hell. Oh wait, the mission ain't over?
Nope. You gotta well, you'll see. You'll see.
God damn.
Yeah. Usually you get to make a decision to either keep the helmet on or keep helmets on or keep helmets off.
I took him
I
on. I
don't know
kept
if
him
that
on.
was okay, yeah, I didn't know if that was at the start of this or this is at the fucking at this point. I forget when.
Shit, I like power armor, bro. So. Oh fuck.
Yeah, just watch. Yeah, you could still. I think you could still use your primary. I don't remember or not.
I will not rest until you lie dead at my feet.
Yeah, if you get a perfect dodge, you can do a gun strike too. I forgot to mention that. Go. Yeah. Do you remember do your execution sometimes because they make you invincible whenever you do them? Back away from there. There's a bunch of enemies that are gonna start spawning. Yeah. Also, yeah, anything is dodgeable if you prefer perfect dodges. Like if that's easier for you, because I know you come from an Elden Ring background. You can do that too.
Fuck, you about to get me.
Yeah. Also, any execution or gun strike that's fatal. So if you kill something with a gun strike or you do your executions, you restore one armor segment. That's also why you want to do your executions, because you'll regain armor whenever you do that. Another thing to keep in mind. It's almost always worth it to do executions because you get armor back and they make you invulnerable.
All right. I'm gonna keep that in mind for the online. I know that's when it's gonna come in clutch the most.
Yeah. Yeah, like when you killed that guy like that, it wasn't a bad thing to do just to kill him. It's just letting you know, like, if you in need of armor and and you're fighting a bunch of things that are gonna hit you, you're gonna want to do it. That way you're invulnerable and you regain your.
Oh shit.
Yeah, those are parryable, by the way. I know you know that. I'm just saying. Watch out for that. That shit hurts whenever he does that fucking missile thing from his back.
I didn't even know it was parryable. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, if anything besides when it shows that orange, any attack is parryable. Like when he does that big sweeping attack like that, that's still parryable.
Oh shit, he got me.
You're good. It's fine. You're meant to lose that fight, by the way. He's invincible.
Okay.
You're never meant to win that fight. Nobody is when they start the game. You're not meant to. That's why it doesn't show you the health bar like it normally would, and it's not showing you your health bar and all that because you're not meant to win the fight.
Damn. Rest in peace. I only knew homie for like
Yeah.
40 minutes, maybe,
Oh,
not even.
you'll watch. You're about to see. Yeah. You're still alive. You just
There you go. His 19 organs about to bring him back.
yeah. He's about to go into the Rubicon surgery, which is basically makes a space marine. Basically takes a regular space marine, which is like already an enhancement, and makes them even more advanced.
Jesus.
So like your regular space marines are like 7, 8 foot tall, thick war machines, right? If they go into what's called the Rubicon surgery and they make it out alive, they become a Primaris Marine, which is basically an enhanced, better Space Marine. They're like 9 foot tall. They're stronger. They're like more. They can endure more. Um, they're just overall better from like how, I forget exactly everything that's like enhanced on them, but like they're taller, they're stronger. They can take more hits that would like kill a normal space marine. I forget if they become like more intelligent or some shit. It's hard to explain.
Yeah.
But Titus was that's who your character is. He was a firstborn space marine, which means a regular one. Like they were like just like any other space marine, they went under the same procedures as any other space marine, except some chapters vary in how you become a member and how you become a space marine. Like they might add extra organs or their gene seed, which is what makes you into a space marine. Is like might be different. So like for like space wolves, their gene seed has a defect that can turn you that not a they have a defect, but the main thing is that their gene seed makes you grow fangs. Has hypers you have heightened senses and all that on top of your already superhuman abilities that you get from being a space marine anyway. You get fangs and hyper senses on like more hyper senses than what you would like a regular space marine.
Yeah, these motherfuckers
um, which is why
crazy.
you'll see a lot of space wolves drawn with no helmet, because in the lore they actually don't wear helmets simply because it fucks with their senses. Now, when they have to wear a helmet, like if they can't breathe the air, they will. But like other time, like most of the time, if they don't really want to, they don't wear um helmets.
All right.
It's like shit like that. Now their defect in their gene seed is that sometimes their space marines will get like mutated for whatever reason and turn into what's called a wolfen. They get even more wolf-like features. Like their fangs grow even larger. They start growing like pelt and like fur and shit, and they become more animalistic and grow like claws and all kinds of shit. And they yeah,
Motherfucker's
it's like they're
crazy.
like mutated. Yeah. And that's just one chapter. There's like plenty of others that have all kinds of shit like that with them.
I ain't joining no gang where I gotta cut my body up and put some organs in that shit. Extra organs.
I mean, you're like 9 foot tall and your muscles are like the size of
A
a fucking
fucking truck.
obese person. Like you're fucking huge, you know. You're literally if you I'm gonna have to tell you, go on YouTube one day and then watch Warhammer secret level. Warhammer 40,000 secret level. Watch that. You'll literally see Titus run through a tank.
What the fuck?
It's an actual tank or it's like a buggy or some shit. It's like some big ass vehicle for a regular person. He literally runs through it. Like he
Jesus
runs through a
Christ.
car, jumps on a tank, drops a grenade in, jumps off, and it blows up. It's like, yeah.
It's fire,
Yeah.
bro.
He can run straight through a fucking car and have zero issue with running through it. Like it won't fucking hinder his speed at all. They're also a space marine is like lightning fast. Like to a regular person, they're blurred.
What the
Like
fuck?
you can't track them moving because they move that fast. The funny thing is something that big is not meant to move that fast. They literally break physics and the laws of physics by moving. That's how fucking insane these guys are.
Jesus.
So like when you're sprinting towards something, you're like fast as shit. Like imagine if you weren't seeing it from his perspective, like if you aren't seeing it from the Space Marine's perspective, you're literally moving at like the speed of fucking sound or some shit. Like you're fast as shit.
Yeah, because you're able to run away from giant spiders. Or not
Yeah,
spiders, but whatever that alien is.
yeah. It's called a tyrannid. Like you can literally, yeah, you can sprint away from shit like that. You're fast as fuck.
And with the armor, bro. Like, imagine being out the armor.
Yeah, no. If they didn't have the armor on, you'd literally see them fucking running fast as fuck. Like it's just like naked. Like they're fast as shit.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Yeah, and like some of them are even faster. Others are like fucking. I don't know. It's just hard to explain. Like you just gotta look it up. Like look up what actually happens to a Space Marine, what their actual organs are, and then you gotta look up what extra organs the Rubicon surgery has and what they do. That way you can like really understand what the fuck's going on. Like it's crazy. They have like 19 extra organs on base, and then they get like an extra like 5 with the Rubicon surgery. So they have like fucking so many organs in their body.
Dang.
They have 2 hearts. They have two
Fucking
hearts.
Christ.
They need 2 hearts to circulate enough blood throughout their body, just to like move,
I don't scam me, bro. I don't know you like
just
that.
so they can circulate. Yeah. Oh, you'll see a baby with wings, floating skulls, people that are like turned into machines and shit like that. It's all kinds of weird shit.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I have Victorian.
He's
No, I'm just playing.
he's you gotta.
How are your winds? Good enough. I'll be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations.
I don't know if you're paying attention, but the guy earlier with all the skull and like skeleton shit on his fucking armor, he's a chaplain.
Not now.
They're
All
like
right.
your they're like your fucking
Will that be a problem?
like how a priest is in Christian mythology, like a pastor or some shit.
Oh, like the
That's
Pope?
what a chaplain is like.
Very well.
Yeah, like a chaplain cites like the scriptures and like holy texts and like holds sermons and like prays for Space Marine. Like all kinds of shit like
Okay.
that. Like they uphold their faith and keep them from falling to corruption
Damn.
and all kinds of shit. Like they're really important to a chapter. Like most of every chaplain is really important because they do that for their given squads or their given
And they fight each
what's
other and shit.
their given company. Uh, chaplains fight here and there, like, but they don't really
No,
go
I'm just
out
talking
on
about like
missions that often.
Space Marines, like in general. Because I mean, I'm so what's that they be fighting each other like the different chapters and shit,
Um,
or they
not
normally just chill.
not really supposed to. Like, they won't just start fighting for no reason. Give it that. Like, I'll say that they won't just fight for no reason, but they will. Um, here and there, certain chapters will have disputes with other chapters, and they might fight. It just depends. There's certain like civil wars that have happened. Like there's the most famous and brutal one is the Bad Ab War. The Bad Ab War. Um. So there's something known as chaos in this universe. Chaos is basically there's four chaos gods. The chaos gods are are four massively powerful beings from the place called the Warp. The Warp is basically like hell. The chaos gods are like four really powerful demons, and they can corrupt certain space marines. In fact, in the history of space marines, there used to be legions. Legions were like chapters, but they were like vastly different. Like they were huge numbers in one given legion. Like in the Ultramarines, what Titus is part of, there was like hundreds of thousands. Now every chapter is limited to 1,000 space marines alone, and there's like maybe a million chapters. Like there's a lot of chapters, but a long time ago in the Horus Heresy, which is like 10,000 years ago from the current point in the timeline, half the legion that were loyal to the Imperium um, became corrupted by chaos and split away from the Imperium, and and now you have Chaos Space Marines, which are like enhanced by the Chaos Gods. Um, that's when Space Marines fight other Space Marines, but it's when so basically Chaos Space Marines like evil Space Marines. Don't go to that mission terminal yet. That's for the campaign. Go to the launch bay. Go to the launch bay and go switch over to switch over to like operations or something. Yeah, I think it's PVE. Yeah, you swap over to PVE.
How to do that?
Just go up the elevator.
Okay.
You'll see. Um, basically, yeah, like they split off now there's a bunch of chaos gods. Now, not that long ago, there was a thing called the Bad Ab War, which was when a loyalist Space Marine chapter became corrupted for certain reasons. I forget exactly why. And then they started corrupting. They convinced other loyalist Space Marine chapters to rebel with them and the reason they convinced them, these other loyalist Space Marine chapters, to do this was because they made it seem like they were getting targeted and bullied by a group called the Inquisition. Inquisition is part of the Imperium, and they're like your police force almost. Like they go and um like they'll condemn certain chapters and shit to like say they're corrupted and that they're and all this and that. Like anyway, they were really harsh on this one chapter. This chapter got pissed and then kind of corrupted other chapters by telling them that they were getting bullied and everything. Don't start that mission. Don't start that mission.
Oh,
Never mind.
how I leave
You're
it?
good. You're good. You're good. You're good. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. Just do it. Um, they so basically, this chapter corrupted other chapters, got them to join their side, and then a bunch of other chapters were sent to quell this kind of rebellion. and it turned into one of the hugest, most bloody of recent like memory in the Imperium. And like certain chapters almost got wiped out, like completely erased. Other ones like fell to corruption. Other ones basically did get erased because it's like a handful of members of the chapter still alive. All kinds of shit happened.
Okay.
Um, and like shit like that. So like then that was like a situation where loyalist Space Marines were fighting each other
God
when
damn.
normally they probably wouldn't.
But that shit was gory.
So like yeah. And then there's like one of the chapters that almost got wiped out was called the Lamenters. He was
Sir,
they were like
welcome to the Death Watch.
fuck. They're weird, but they're cool because they're actually like as far as far as like nice guys go in the in this universe, they were like actually really nice guys. Like they cared about regular humans. Most Space Marine chapters don't really regard them as equals. They see them as inferior. Shit like that. The Lamenters are actually a really nice chapter. A lot of people like them because they're considered good guys as far as that goes in the universe. And they basically got wiped out, almost wiped out by another chapter from the Bad Eye War, which are called the Minotaurs. And they're not nice guys. Their chapter is basically known for being assholes. So like everybody, they hate everybody. They don't like
Damn.
and they serve who they serve, and they really just don't like anybody else. They're assholes. They're real assholes. Um, they basically almost wiped out the Lamenters, but the Lamenters are coming back. The Lamenters have a curse, which is that they're like extremely unlucky. Like that's what their chapter's known for. Like
Yeah, I
they're
remember you telling me
extremely
about that one.
unlucky. Yeah, like they've shown up. So like they're known for being really unlucky amongst the other chapters. They've shown up on a world to help a bunch of people and like save the world, and other chapters have left them to die because of their bad luck, and they didn't want anything to happen to them, so they just fucking left and let the Lamenters
That's
sit
fucked
there like
up.
a thing on the world and die basically. Yeah, like shit like that. And that's not even close to what's happened. Um, like the Bad Ab War was like a case that you could say for their bad luck because they nearly got fully destroyed because they took the wrong side in the war. Um, they've had other shit too happen to them. Like they've lost their chapter master multiple times, all kind of shit. Hold your options button, the one that's on the right, the little small one. See if you can leave that. I don't know if you can or not.
Oh, I got you. I do want to leave this one. I want to go
Oh
play the
yeah,
online.
return to battle barge. Return to battle barge. And you can see if you can if you can switch over to multiplayer. But yeah, just a lot of shit like that. Um, yeah.
I
So
need to just
I
watch a
can
long
tell
ass
you,
video
dude,
on
I
it.
can literally spend all night and all day telling you all about the lore and shit, and there's still be more to tell you because I don't know everything about it.
Yeah, 'cause I mean they still got all
The
the
lore and the universe and everything is constantly expanding as like even as we're speaking. There's a bunch of books on all this shit. Um, there's even more before the Space Marines are created. There's all kinds of shit, dude. There's things about the Custodes. Um, I could probably sit there and tell you about a whole chapter for an entire day. Like certain chapters that exist now were like once the entire Legion, like the Space Wolves used to be an entire Legion. Like I could tell you all kinds of shit about them because they're one of the original uh they're one of the original legions for the Space Marines. So they were a lot bigger than what they are now. Like there's all kinds of shit like that.
I already know there's probably like a 10-hour video out there I can be watching. Or fucking 20 shit. Like a two fucking 10-hour videos. Not again.
Don't launch that. Don't launch that.
Hold up. Skipping
Don't
all
ever,
this.
yeah. As soon as you can leave that and get out of the,
I be seeing the OBJ and I just be wanting to go to it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I know.
I need to figure out what like how to start up the online.
Don't go to that. Every time whenever you come back, don't go to that. Go if you come up those stairs like that again, go to the left and go to the mission terminal. It's like that little terminal thing you'll see, and you can go to that, and you should be able to swap over to online. Skip all the cutscenes and then go to
Yeah, I'm about to have
skip
the
the
whole
cutscenes.
circle on that shit.
There you go. Skip all the cutscenes and then yeah, leave and then come back, and do
Uh,
not stand in that thing. Do not go on the mission.
return to battle barge. I need to get my stream caught up all the way. I'm not going to
Yeah,
walk up to that house.
the tutorial I believe was either on like the easy difficulty or the difficulty above that. It's not a hard difficulty. But when you're freshly learning the game and you're not used to the game, it's not as easy as it looks.
Shit, this shit don't look easy. I'm gonna have to get over the learning curve. Every game got one.
Yeah. Like I
It'd be
said, once you get used to the combat system, most difficulties aren't as hard as you think at first. Don't go to to your right, to your right, to your right, to your right. Go up the stairs. Go up the stairs. All right, up your stairs and to the left, other direction. That thing right there. All right, yeah. Go up. Hold up. Let me look at you. Yeah, there you go. You're in. Yeah, you're in operations. There you go. PVE operations. Go to your launch bay. Go down to the right corner of your screen.
oh, I see.
Yeah, there. Go to launch bay. There you go. Just select one random class. Tactical is like the class that you were just playing, if that helps. If that's what you want to play. The heavy was the class I was telling you about the other day with all the heavy weapons and shit.
Yeah, I'm just run tactical for now, just to get the basics of it. The
You can
motherfucker look
you
like
can
Darth Vader.
play any one you want. Yeah, that's the tech marine. All right. Um, about to join up on you.
God, this motherfucker head busted up.
Can I join you? Yeah, I can join you. All right, here we go. All right, I'm joining you. All right, you can stop your share screen now. I don't need to see
Bet.
your screen. Um, so you can play tactical. You can play assault. Okay, so tactical is you have the access to almost every primary in the game except for snipers and the heavy weapons, which is what the ones that are exclusive to the sniper and the heavy. Obviously, right? So,
Hold up.
but every other primary in the game you have access to. That's the whole thing about the tactical and its loadout. Its loadout is unique because it has any primary you want, either sniper and the heavy guns you have access to, except for the heavy bolt rifle. The heavy bolt rifle is the only heavy gun in the game that the tactical can use.
Yeah.
Watch, come to press your touchpad. Press your touchpad, and you can teleport to the data vault, armoring hall, or launch bay. Go to the armoring hall. You're really supposed to play a little bit of the campaign because they'll explain some of this to you, but I'm going to do it for you. You hold square. Your armoring hall is where you can do your loadout, change how your armor looks, like how your character looks, and your perks. And this is how you like do your builds. So now I need to, yeah. So you can go to your primary weapon. As you can see, he has 8 different primaries. You can use any of them. The ones I recommend or are the Pyre Blaster, which is the flamethrower. The the carbine, the bolt carbine is really good, or the heavy bolt rifle.
Probably the heavy
Those
bolt.
three are really good. Now you can also use the melter rifle or the plasma incinerator. The plasma incinerator is one of my favorite weapons, and it's really good. But the pyroblast is extremely good. It's simple, not hard to use, and you have a lot of ammo. And the perk tree is very simple to follow. It doesn't have a huge amount of perks, but the perks it does have make it very good. So to teach you the game, I recommend using the Pyro Blaster. Pistols. I like the plasma pistol personally. It's me personally. I like it, but the bolt pistol is what you were using earlier. It's still a decent gun, the bolt pistol. The heavy bolt pistol is good. It has a really good heroics, but you're not going to get into heroics until later. Um, so any of the three pistols that you want to use or play with that you think look cool, you can choose that for yourself.
I'm about to put on that
The
blue.
There you go. And then the tactical only has access to two melees, the chain sword, which is what you were using, and then the combat knife. The chain sword is better in my opinion. The combat knife isn't bad. It has its own place for
I'm
when
just
you can use it for.
I'm just
But
using
the chain sword is what you
chainsaw.
were using. So if you like that, you can use that.
I like the chainsaw. I think I'm gonna stick with that one.
Alright. Okay, so then for your assault, their whole thing is the jump pack, which is basically a uh the jump pack. I don't know how else to explain it. It's fuck. What do we call it? I can't think. They call it a jump pack. They call it um a jetpack. It's a jetpack. Um,
Okay.
you can. It's your ability. Your ability has two uses, and you can hold triangle to fly up in the air, and then you can hold R1, which is your melee, and then you can charge it and let go and do a ground slam, which does like an area of effect, and it does a lot of damage. Um, it does not have a primary weapon. It has a secondary and a melee. It has access to 5 melees, which I think it might be almost every melee in the game, except for the combat knife and one other. And then that's it. But it has access to almost every other melee. And then you have secondaries. It has access to every secondary in the game, which is 5. So there's a thing called an Inferno pistol. It's basically a melta pistol. Um, it only holds like 3 magazines. Like it only holds like 3 or 2 shots. Um, per mag,
Damn, but it does damage
but it
though.
does a good bit of damage. But it
Yeah,
does
yeah.
7. It has 7 firepower. It's like that's what you're basing your damage off of. So like you can upgrade it to have 13, which for a pistol is really good. But again, you only have like 3 or 2 shots.
Use them.
Um,
Use them
and
wisely.
then there's like the Neo Volt like pistol. It's the Neo. It's cool. It's a beam weapon. It's a beam pistol. It's cool. Don't get me wrong. It's really cool. And if you're hitting something long enough beam, it'll do like a little heat explosion, which is really cool, and it does like a cumulative damage. Um, but they really need to rework it to make it viable because really right now it's not really worth it to use it over like given say like the plasma pistol or
Yeah.
anything like that. It's not really worth it. And in all fairness, but it's still useful. It has its uses. Um, like I said, it has its uses. Uh, But yeah, and the melee for this that I recommend myself is the power axe. I really like it, but any of them are good. Like you could still use your chain sword if you want, which I know you like, so you can use that. There's a thunder hammer, which is really cool. It's like a heavier kind of melee weapon. It's really strong, honestly.
Shit.
In the heroic version, um, if you do like the whole charge, if you fully charge the attack, like one of its heavy attacks, if you fully charge it, when it slams on the ground, it'll do like a shock area, which is actually really good.
Yeah, I remember you telling me
But it's
about
a
that one when I
fencing,
was watching you play the other
but it's
day.
a fencing, yeah, it's like a fencing defense, which means it has a bigger parry window, but um, it loses strength. Generally, your fencing weapons aren't as strong, like damage wise.
Right.
Your balance is like what your chainsword was. When you were doing the tutorial, your chainsword is more than likely on balance. Balance is like the basis, right? It's like the base level defense, which means you have like a normal parry window and you maintain speed and strength. A block defense is you don't parry anymore. You just block every attack. Now, you can still perfect block, but the window is a lot smaller. Some people
What's up,
use
bud?
this
What up, brother?
because because you have more strength normally. But recently they made a change to the game to where now your balance is like has more strength than your block. So really, I would never really use block because there's not really a point anymore. Unless you want to hinder yourself on purpose, which some people probably will. Don't ever use it. I'm gonna be very honest with you. Now, if you want to, that's on you. I would never use it because balance is now better. But before that, I probably would never use block anyway. For me, because I was okay with not having as much damage as possible and still maintaining a parry and speed overall. Like I said, it's up to you. I'm just giving you my opinion. Um, if you want to, you can. But right now, balance is probably better because you're doing the most damage
Well,
while still
eventually I'm gonna
having,
fuck with that melee build for sure.
yeah. But well, eventually, but you still balance is better than everything right now because you're doing the most damage base on top of having the like a decent amount of speed and cleaving potential, and you have a bigger parry window than block. Block has a very small window to get a perfect block on, so you might as well just use balance and basically have better stats anyway. Um, the power axe is really good. Its unique thing is that when you do a perfect parry, whenever you do a perfect parry, you can hold your melee button and do a sweeping backstep, a power backstep, which sends like a wave of energy forward at the enemy that you're fighting. It does good damage, and you can do the gun strike after that. So it's like I like it a lot. Um, but if you st- but like for the fucking uh chainsword, it's like the relic legendary version of the chainsword that's balanced has 20 strength. As far as I know, I believe that might be the highest in the game. Like for reference, the relic Thunderhammer is only like 17. The relic Power Fist is 19. The relic Power Sword is like 18. You know what I mean? So like
Yeah.
that's so you're still fucking like the chain sword has the most base damage. And one thing I can tell you is that the Power Fist is one of your stronger uh melees in the game. At least that's what people say. I've never really used it at all. So I can't really tell you whether it's that good or not. I've used it once maybe, and I didn't even use it the full mission. I just swapped to a different loadout. Um, it's up to you. I've seen a lot of people use it and be really good with it. Me personally, it's not my thing. So that's up to you if you ever touch it. The power sword is really cool. You can switch it from like doing a bunch of like quick slashes, and then you can like switch the mode on the power sword to like a bunch of like wide, heavy attacks that like is like for more crowd control. So you can basically do the like wide power swings, which are like it's called the power mode. It's for like crowd control, for like killing, like hitting everything in a vicinity. Whereas like the speed one is more for like one-on-one dueling with like a bigger enemy, like with your Majoris. It's like on like you can do one-on-one with it. Like that's what you're do. That's the difference. Um, and that's really good. So either one do. Um, but right now you could probably use the chain sword. Anyways, that's just the assault.
Yeah.
Vanguard can use a variety of every kind of weapon. It has a variety of every weapon, and it can use four different primaries. It can use four different uh secondaries, and it can use three different melees. So it can use a variety of different weapons from every class, from every um from every weapon type. It does have one less armor segment. It just means yeah, you just have two armor segments instead of like the regular three. Um, and it's built more for going like a grapple launcher, which is what its ability is to launch onto like a higher class target and like one-on-one fighting them and killing them and like getting rid of smaller enemies that way by taking out the bigger enemies.
All right.
Then your bulwark is like your tank. They have a shield. They don't have a primary, but they have a shield. That's really their thing is they have a shield. A lot of their builds are built towards helping and like boosting other players, like other characters. Now, I use a build with mine that allows me to still help and like boost my teammates. Um, I use a build that they'll put out a lot of damage and like do really good with parrying on top of helping my teammates regain health and being able to revive them whenever I pop my ability instantly instead of having to like kneel down and take time to hold square and revive them. Um, so bulwark can be really powerful. Um, then there's your sniper, which can go invisible. Your snipers can go invisible with the camo cloak. They're also only have two armor segments.
Okay.
They have a lot of primary. They have five primary weapons, two of which are snipers. They have three pistols, and then they only have the combat knife for a melee.
Damn.
Still, they're one of the real more powerful classes in terms of taking out higher level targets because with their snipers, they can basically incapacitate most major enemies with like a single headshot. Some bolt snipers, there's like a heroic that has a times 10 headshot multiplier.
Hold up, buddy. Gotta give my old lady some melatonin.
I'm not taking that.
Bro, Landon lied to y'all, bro. This shit work. You gonna be able to wake up to your alarm clock.
No, I already struggled waking up this morning.
So what you gonna do?
Suffer, I guess.
Damn. Damn. I don't know, babe. I take the melatonin. In 30 minutes, you're gonna be out. It's just 3 milligrams. Why you why you been becoming an insomniac lately? Shit, I don't even know. I'll be right back, Brody.
Are you good?
My bad. Ready to start the mission? Oh shit.
Yeah, we can.
Bet.
But anyway, my point was being you can play very differently with every class, and there's a lot of variety
And
in
you can
each one.
prestige him and shit.
Yeah. Now you also get prestige perks. I believe I told you that.
Oh yeah.
Um, you get prestige perks. So for every prestige, you get a new perk to your build, so that every time you do prestige, you still are working towards something to get it in at the end of every prestige, besides maxing out the character.
All right. Shit. I'm gonna have to start with assault and then work my way up.
You're gonna start
Yeah.
with assault.
Yeah. I'm gonna start with assault.
You can do tactical. Tactical is kind of more of the play style that you were doing in the tutorial. If that's how you want to do it. I remember you telling me that you might want to do heavy. Heavy has all those big weapons.
Yeah, I want to learn the feeling of the game first, and then start getting
Yeah, I
into the
get it.
meat of it.
I do reckon. I think you should just stick with tactical for a little while. It's the easiest way to learn everything because your primary, you're gonna use your secondary, you're gonna use your melee. Um, and overall, you're just gonna be like kind of more on the average side of everything. Like you have three armor segments, so you're like kind of like on the average end of that. Like I said, you can use primary, secondary, and melee. Um, so you'll just learn everything about the game overall.
Right.
Um, I reckon. So if you ever use a character that it has a build kind of built around doing a lot of parrying, I recommend using a fencing weapon unless you get comfortable enough with balance that you're good enough to parry a lot of stuff with balance. Like I've gotten used to balance enough, and obviously you're gonna learn on balance because the starting weapons, like starting rarity for every weapon is balance. Like you can't change that at all. So like with the chainsaw, you're gonna learn to use the balance parry window. Um, so if you get good enough with the balance, just use balance because you get extra damage just using it. And like I said earlier, right now you have like the most amount of damage for every type of that same melee. So really just worth it to use it. So you'll just learn that. But if you ever start using a build that's meant for parrying and want those extra big parry windows just in case, you can use oh, I'm not squad leader. I forgot about that.
We're gonna do like a quick match or operation.
Go into operations and you see the second mission. Click that one. Oh
Complete.
wait, before you do that, set the hit square and set the difficulty to the third one to substantial, and then do that mission.
Threat substantial, except I can't. I gotta complete the campaign before undertaking this mission.
You really?
Hello, what? Finishing the campaign mission first is recommended. Are you sure you want to unlock this mission? Except, all right, I unlocked it. We good. All right, let's get into
Don't worry about
some beefing.
it. Tells you that so you can learn the game. You're playing with me, so I'm teaching you the game obviously, so you don't need to do the campaign.
Bet.
You're not playing so.
And
But
I
look,
stole your skins, bro. Look at this.
yeah, I know. Do you like it?
Hell yeah, this bitch nice.
Yeah, that's one of the DLC skins for the Blood Angels, the champion pack.
I
For
just
some
saw that
reason,
shit. I was like, oh, that's nice.
yeah. So if you ever want to customize your own armor, you can. Like I said, you can get so if you ever buy the game for yourself, you can use armor. You can use the champion packs if you get them. The champion packs, you can use some of the armor from the champion packs, but the thing is that you can't on certain champion packs. You can't use that armor on everything else. Where that, like, if you get the one for the Vanguard for the Space Wolves, you can't use some of that armor on other classes because it's for the Vanguard, and the Vanguard is a lower armor class, so it uses a different armor in the lore.
All right.
In the lore, the champion pack used its Phobos armor, obviously, right, because it's smaller armor. That means that every other class besides the sniper can't use that same kind of armor. Just be wary of that. Now, if you get something for the tactical, like that, like that champion pack that you have on,
Mm?
you can use that armor on anything that is like that. So the assault, the bulwark, and the tactical. Obviously, those three classes have like normal armor. They don't have any special armor, so you can use those armor pieces on those.
All
Now,
right.
certain champion packs, um, oh shit, I don't want this melee. I forgot about that. It's fine. I'll swap later. What do I want to say? I don't know. I forgot. Anyways, yeah. So the champion armor can be specific on what it can be used for, and if you swap it to a different class other than what the champion pack is from, you're gonna want to stop those. By the way. Oh shit. Some bigger enemies will do that. They'll call for reinforcements. If
My
they
brother's
call
fucking me
for
up.
reinforcements like that, they'll just spawn in extra enemies. So sometimes you'll wanna cancel the reinforcement, obviously, so you don't have to fight extra enemies. There's a heroic heavy bolt pistol which will let you for the gun itself will let you be able to cancel out calls, and if while they're calling for reinforcements, you can one-shot headshot them. Just a good way just to get rid of high-level enemies.
Right.
On top of you cancel a call, so it's worth it to get that at some point. It's really useful, that pistol. But yeah, this is something to watch out for, because like in certain stratagems, once you start playing higher level content, certain stratagems, if you don't, it'll make it to where when you do a certain, like, if an enemy gets a call off, it'll call in like an exterminus or a terminus level enemy, which is like your higher level enemies. That shit there can be very fucking annoying. I've already had to do a weekly stratagem that did that, on top of they already spawn more often. So the exterminus enemies were just spawning like fucking crazy. And like I remember watching one guy, and he had like over 80 of them spawn in a regular mission,
Bruh.
in the weekly mission.
Jesus
So
Christ.
yeah, and they're like, most of them are like hard to like take care of. Like you're gonna want your entire team to make sure they get rid of them. And certain like for Tyranids, like Neurothropes will spawn in pairs. So like it'll be one exterminus spawn technically, but it's two Neurothropes that spawn, and they're fucking annoying.
That shit sounds annoying.
Yeah.
Gotta reload.
Now the thing is, they have like huge heads, so like you can do really good damage to them with headshots, really easy. But when they're both alive and in a pair, they follow each other around and put a bubble on the other one. Now the thing is that one of them is weak and vulnerable to damage at when the other one is covered. So you can damage the other one while oh shit, fuck you, dude. You can damage the other one while the other one like has a shield up. But when you're trying to damage one, once it takes so much damage, it'll swap the bubble. So you'll just be fucking fighting one, all of a sudden it puts up a fucking damage bubble, and you can't damage anymore. Fucking aggravating.
Bro,
Fighting something with me?
I was. Oh. For a second, I didn't even know how to get to y'all, bro. I was trying to find the exit, but I saw it was a drop down.
No, you're good. You just you just gotta drop. Come over here. Go over here. The
I don't know how
stairs
to.
are always over here, all the way to the right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. For this mission, you always can drop down over there where you drop down from and come to the right. That's where the stairs. Fuck you. And you can always come down here and you can always come down here and then the same drop off is always right here. I will show you something though. So let's say there's no ammo cache around and you really needed ammo, but you can't find any ammo boxes. You see how he dropped down right there and destroyed a bunch of boxes?
Uh huh.
I'm gonna have to find an undestroyed stack and show it to you. But it'll be like a stack of like little green boxes, and you can they're destroyable, and you can smash those and they'll give you supplies. Sometimes they might give you grenades. A lot of times they'll give you like ammo packs. Other times they'll give you other times they'll give you like med stems or other shit. It's worth it to destroy them because you can get supplies from them. Is the main thing I'm trying to tell you.
All right. I'm gonna keep an eye out
Just
for 'em.
always look out for them and to get supplies from them. And there's med stems. That's something else I need to show you. You see how he highlighted that med stem? Like how you're low on HP.
Where's that at? Oh yeah, I'm gonna get that.
Yeah, pick that up and then hit right on your D-pad, and you'll heal HP. And one thing else that they don't tell you but to keep note of is that whenever you do that, if you have contested health, you'll heal the contested health on top of regaining even more HP. So like if you have contested health, you'll regain more HP than if you didn't have any contested health.
All right.
Yeah. Like if you have a bunch of contested health and you want to like regain a bunch like full HP, you can use a med pack, and you like regain almost the whole bunch of HP. Oh fuck you, dude! Ah. Execute him. So, just another thing to remember, and like I said earlier, if you have a bunch of contested HP, go for execution if you can, because you'll regain all of your contested HP.
Hell yeah. Oh shit. Fucked up. Fucked up. Fucked up.
Ow, fuck me, I got hit by that. That sucks.
Damn. I went down.
Oh, fuck me.
After this
Fuck, I
mission,
went
I'm
down.
after this
I
mission,
went
I'm
down.
probably gonna have to get off though. I got work
No,
tomorrow.
you're good. Who can play more? It's fine.
Hell yeah, but this shit is fun as hell. I hope this guy can get us.
You can hit up on D-pad and notify him that you're down. I do it just to aggravate him, personally. Alright, you're starting to get low. Start doing it. Get up on your D-pad so you can come to. That nigga really left. Serious?
Oh damn.
He left. What an asshole.
I respawn too.
Alright, yeah. My work is on my way to come fucking get me. Alright, I think the mission might fail now because of that.
I am the last bastion of the Imperium.
Bots cannot play the mission for you. If you
Yeah.
are in a mission alone with bots and you full die like that, the bots cannot carry the mission on. You'll like the mission will end.
Damn.
He's an asshole. He fucking left like that because it's a dick. Don't worry. Normally I'm not that bad. I don't play Assault. Assault is not my class. So I'm not the best at playing Assault, but I need to level it up. So I'm playing it. Normally I do better with Assault. But anyway, I will see you tomorrow because
Yeah.
I think I don't have to work tomorrow because my boss didn't text me or call me before tonight. So just let me know.
All right.
And I'll whenever you're home, and if I'm back, if I'm home, I'll play with you.
Bet. Just hit me up. I'm gonna hit you up whenever I get off. I'm gonna be off at 11.
All right, no problem.
Hell yeah. It was chill, Brody.
Yeah, you too. All right, later, bro.
Later, bro. Have a good night.
You too.
Later.